All right, Egypt. Egypt, where'd you grow up? Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
And tell me about your family. You had both your parents growing up?
Yes, my dad was in and out of my life, but I did have my mother.
And how was your childhood?
For the most part, it was pretty good. I mean, I got whatever I wanted. I was a little brat, but as I got older, I moved to placement.
Why is that? Why did your mom lose you?
Oh, because I just started acting like a little brat, and I didn't like the word no, and I just started taking matters into my own hands.
At what age?
14.
14. So at 14, you went to the foster system?
Yes.
And how did it go? How was life after that?
I didn't like it at first, but I got used to it. It wasn't that bad. I still had contact with my mother and everything like that.
I hear a lot of horror stories about the foster system.
Yeah, but I never had no bad experience. I was never in foster care. I was in group homes.
Oh, I see.
So, like, I never really experienced anything bad. Probably a couple fights here and there.
But that's it.
But that's it.
And then you started working the street at what age?
I started working the streets at the age of 16.
16. And you had a pimp or no pimp?
I started off as a renegade.
And how did it go? Do you remember your first time?
My first time, I started off in the hundreds. I was a renegade. I made good trap. I started to get addicted to the money. That money was a lot for me at a young age because...
Yeah. How much were you making?
I want to say probably that night I made like a band because I was like so addicted and the money was coming so fast. But like within like a week, I just start like making money to like 500, 600, start off low. So.
Yeah. And you worked with a pimp as well?
Not for a cool minute. I tried them out, but the longest I probably been with a pimp is like 2 days. I never last long with them.
What was the problem?
I just don't like being told what to do by the next guy or anything. I'm my own boss, and whatever I make with my money is gonna be for me, and ain't no guy gonna tell me what I can and cannot do with it.
Yeah. Have you been arrested before?
Yes.
How many times?
I've been arrested a lot of times for prostitution, running away, they take me back, and other stuff too.
Yeah. Are drugs a part of the picture for you?
Oh, no drugs,
No
nothing.
drugs. Good for you. And do you have kids of your own?
No, but I do have a little one on the way.
So you're pregnant?
As of now, yes.
How many months are you?
6 months.
6 months. And you're still working the street?
Yes, here and there I work it, but I do plan on stopping as I get bigger. I don't plan on doing this for a long time, but as of now, I do still do this, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever had bad experiences out there?
Yes, I have actually.
Guys roughing you up? Or?
I remember I was in Long Beach one day, and it was some Mexicans. They pulled up. They were like 4 people. It was 4 people in one car. They all said they was gonna pay me money, and like like I'm still like learning the ropes and not learning the ropes, but I'm still like taking new experiences and doing stuff like this. So I end up going. They took me to one of those bus stop, like little trucking stops where cars don't go in the middle of the night. It's just trucking stops constantly. They took me there. I only did it with one guy. He gave me my money, and then the other guy, he gave me his money too because he wanted to do it with me, but he didn't end up having sexual contact with me or whatever like that. And then I want to say like things was getting weird, like they was discussing stuff. They told me to get out the car, all kinds of shit. I didn't end up getting out of the car. Everything was weird. And then next thing you know, he pulled out a gun on me or whatever, and I got beat up by all 4 of them. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But that's probably like the only time something weird ever happened to me. So now I know not to go alone by myself with anybody.
What was the worst time of your life?
Worst time of my life?
How old are you?
I'm 19. I just turned 19.
19. What was the worst time of your short life? Well, I mean, does this get you depressed? Do you get down sometimes doing this?
It's stressful. It's stressful doing this sometimes. It causes stress issues depending on like how traffic looking, if the money's slow. Sometimes you don't want to deal with people. But worst part of my life, I can't really say is like a worst part of my life.
Yeah. And you're still young. Do you have dreams of doing something in life other than working the streets?
I do want to be a flight attendant. I always wanted to be a flight attendant since the age of 13. So I do plan on still doing that as a goal. I thought about acting when I was younger, but I kind of just pushed that to the side. I want to travel.
Yeah, flight attendant would be great, right?
Yes.
And how long have you been doing this? So 3 years?
Yes. I started in 2017.
And how do you feel like this has changed you?
Changed me. It probably changed the way my smarts is. I'm more street smart than like parent smart than your parents telling you something. I'm more on like street wise. I watch out for my observing, stuff like that. It's changed my way of like living, looking at different things, looking at the bigger picture of different stuff.
Does your family know you're doing this?
Yes.
They do?
My mother does. My grandmother does. My father doesn't.
What do your mom and grandmother say to you about it?
My mom, she does not like it at all. She is a worried mother. She loves me to death. She wants the best for me. But at the same time, she doesn't continuously bring it up to me or anything like that. She had to find her way to kind of like cope with it, but she doesn't like it, but she don't support it either, but she has no choice.
And the father of your child, do you have...
I'm with him still. He's currently in jail at the moment. Hopefully he gets out next month. We still communicate, still together.
What's the worst thing about working the street?
Working in the street? What's the worst thing?
Yeah. How dangerous it is?
Worst thing about, you still got to look out for weirdos. There's a whole bunch of weirdos out there. You don't want to hop into the wrong car. You don't want to do the wrong thing. And police. We don't like police for shit. So we try to get on as fast as possible.
Yeah. All right, Egypt, thank you so much for talking with me, and good luck with your baby and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Becoming a flight attendant.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
That'd be great for you.
Yeah.
I hope it works out. Thank you.
Thank you.